So that already gives you something that shouldn't surprise you now when you hear about community spread of this virus, that this was already doing this in November, and you gave a virus that had the ability to spread human to human a major head start. So from the start, this was not really a containable virus, in my opinion, because it was spread through the respiratory route, which is very easy for things to go. Just think about the common cold, and it had a huge head start. And people were traveling from Wuhan to all kinds of places before that time. So that really tells you that likely there was spread outside of China even before we knew about this. What we started hearing about then were these cases were very sick individuals in the hospital. And what that does is it creates a severity bias. You hear a lot about very, very sick cases, but you don't hear about the mild cases because they're not being tested, they're not coming to attention. So when you look at these case fatality ratios, they're often skewed because they're really looking at hospitalized patients, not the child that has a runny nose or just has a sore throat. They're not getting tested. So when you hear about this 2% case fatality rate in Hubei province in China, that doesn't necessarily mean that that's what we're going to experience everywhere else. Indeed, if you look outside of that province, the case fatality rate goes down to less than 1%. So there is a severity bias, and that's important to know about when you're looking at the interpretation here. And we may find this virus has a mortality rate of much lower than 1%.